What's up? I'm Dylan Plant.
I'm Caitlin Sokolowski.
I'm a music producer and an editor. And maybe a lot more.
Hi, my name is Douglas Brent Morse, and when I was in college, I studied nuclear engineering.
Are you going to college?
No, actually I'm not. I'm not going to college.
In college I plan on majoring in bio.
I graduated from West Potomac in 2012, and now I'm majoring in theatrical performance at Virginia Commonwealth University.
So Peter, how are you doing in your core classes?
I'm not doing too well. I'm not very good at math or science. Like, I wish there was something I could do now that was like, I'm good at, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, we might benefit from learning geometry later in life.
But like right now, it's like, I need something now that I can be good at, like, to make a movie for a project or something.
Yeah, that's definitely something.
I wish there were classes like that here.
Well, Peter, I know just who to talk to. Let's go.
With taking all these AP classes, like I'm really burnt out because I spend up to like 3 hours a night just doing homework, and then you come in the next day and you do more quizzes and classwork, and it gets to be so much, and I'm kind of done with it. It's the same stuff every day, and you know you do the same stuff when you go home. It wears you down.
Usually I'd write papers or study for exams, but I wasn't super studious in high school.
I was always very strong academically. My parents always pushed me to excel in school and to study hard and get good grades. And when I took a CTE class, I learned that there's a much stronger connection between the academic side of school and the skill-based side of school.
A CTE class? I've never heard of that.
I think CTE classes should be more prevalent in schools around the country.
I've heard of CTE classes, but I've never taken one.
I did not take any career-oriented classes when I was in high school. They weren't available to me.
It's all about the skills and the knowledge to create things and better hone your skills before you graduate.
Taking a career-oriented class really has a lot of beneficial elements to it.
I took this TV production class about 2 years ago. Met up with Miss Mantelli. She's a very nice lady, taught me a lot of things. She even let me set up my own studio in the back, you know, so I've been able to create and make a lot more songs.
All right, so let's hear something.
Why change it?
Dubstep is that stuff they play in those cool clubs, right?
Yeah.
Here, give me a crack at this. Give me a crack at this. I can.
Beats are really good for your immune system.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I'm going for here.
Damn, dude.
What?
Gotta say, it's pretty dope.
So that was awesome.
That was really cool.
I'm all dizzy now. That was all right.
So where do you see yourself with this in like 4 years?
I really hope that I can make beats good enough for like big name rappers, or maybe collab with other big artists that are out there in the game.
Like Ice-T.
No.
Lemon.
What drew me to a CTE class really was the concept of feeling like I wasn't getting as much out of school as I could. You know, I'd come here for 7 or 8 hours a day, and then I'd leave feeling like I didn't really learn that much. But in the CTE class that I took, every single day I would learn something new, and I would gain new experience. And much of that, even though it was a very specific field, can be applied to other fields.
Not everyone needs to know those core classes, in my opinion, and if we can give kids and young adults opportunities to study things that they're interested in, I think they'll be excited about that.
Yes, if I hadn't been pushed to take all these AP and core classes, I would have taken a CTE class.
After all, society is not made up of just lawyers and doctors, although they are important to some degree. What really makes the world go round are the plumbers and electricians and the repairmen and the auto repair people and lots of blue-collar jobs, most of the blue-collar jobs.
I think a lot of the skills that I have learned and honed in this class is really going to help me later on in life, because especially with video editing and cinematography, the videos are going to be around for a while, and everyone's going to need, you know, a cinematographer, an editor, a script writer, anything like that. And with music production, you know, even with videos, it goes hand in hand. I got music for the videos, and I put videos to the music, as in music videos and other such things.
I was able to get a a volunteering internship through my school now because I had experience with that.
One of my hobbies is home improvement, so I can do electrical wiring and plumbing and building walls and putting in cabinets, and that's sort of a hobby of mine.
I would definitely encourage everyone to take at least one CTE class before they graduate.
I feel like if I took a CTE class, I'd be better to go into like the real world and know what to do. Whereas like an AP bio class only teaches me biology, like it doesn't teach me anything else.
I think it's always good to have those skills in addition to maybe what their normal line of work is, to have those skills that you can find in a CTE course or courses to help them have a fallback in case they can't find a job or they get laid off from a job, that they have a fallback position that they can make some money in.
The skills and knowledge that you gain are invaluable, especially considering that you can apply what you learn in CTE classes to your other classes and to your life in general.
I think they should push more for CTE classes and even like finance classes like they're doing now, because it really, really will help like a student once they're out of high school know what to do, whereas like AP and core classes, like it teaches you the basic fundamentals to do like a worksheet or something given to you.
I think that I will be able to use these skills that I've learned in a CTE class very often in my life. In fact, on every job application that I've submitted so far since graduating, I have been able to put that I have training in media composition and OSHA certification, all of which I gained through this class.
I think it's really important for students to learn practical skills having to do with HVAC or electrical wiring or plumbing, because I use those all the time as a homeowner. So I do a lot of that work on my own, and I save myself a lot of money.
So, how could you do this? You know, it doesn't really sound like you have much of a plan.
Not at all. I mean, people who don't have plans use this stuff, right?
Yeah. Does that make you a guy with no plan?
Well, actually, I was fairly certain that I was going to go to college after graduating high school, so I guess you could say that I did have a plan. But I find that the skills that I've learned in this class are very useful.
Now, how is that? How could you apply the skills that you learned in your CTE class if you're not going to major?
Well, the thing is, the skills that you learn in a CTE class, while they are focused on a specific topic, usually have much broader implications. And so I find that I can apply those skills to different situations, many of which apply to my specific field.
So a cooking class can teach you about life.
That's a good way to think about it.
Yeah. Let's go get food.
Yeah, man.
All right, see you, dude.
I think that courses that are offered like in CTE courses or vocational courses, like we don't like to use that term anymore, are just as important, and very smart people or privileged people can take those courses, and as long as they're happy, they can contribute to society in a positive way. And that's really what it's about, is helping people find what they like to do and how they can then contribute to society in a positive way.
Here comes my part, here's my part.
You guys take it easy down. You guys need to say bye.
All right.
Bye.
That's Peter.
Peace.
And I'm Dan.
I'm Peter.
See you guys when I'm winning Grammys and stuff.
Yeah!